I love her. And I haven't seen her in a while. And I like going to see her because she's like getting bigger every day. But it's so hot. I haven't been to go see her because I cannot walk around at the zoo in this freaking 85 degrees. It's 83 today, but I cannot handle this heat. It is not for me. I used to love summer. Summer used to be my favorite season, and I think now fall is my favorite season just because the weather is better in fall. The reason I used to love summer was because I would always be at the beach, and I'm not that close to the beach right now. And also, when I lived in Orange County, I was still like 25 minutes maybe away from the beach. I had a spam call just now, so I had to stop the video. But yeah, even when I was in Orange County, I was like 25 minutes away from the beach, which is not far, but like just because of traffic and stuff, I wasn't that far. But I didn't go that much just because I didn't get a chance to go that much. So I hope to go to the beach more this year, and hopefully I will be out there closer more often. I'm looking at hotels right now that I can book so that I can go to Disney, and so I'm looking around the Orange County area to book hotels to go to Disneyland. But I haven't booked Disney either because it's so busy right now, and I can't deal with the heat and a sold out Disney day. That's like too much for me to deal with. Absolutely not. So it is spring break, so I hope everyone is having fun there and all of that. I wish the best to everyone, but I like to go when it's like a ghost town, which is not often. But I am looking at the Disney crowd calendar, which you can find online. A couple of different websites have it posted, and they kind of tell you if it's going to be like a ghost town day or just not that busy of a day, or like a really, really busy day, like don't even go. So the calendars are kind of cute and they're kind of funny like that. But in a couple weeks it'll be like less busy because spring break is going into like April 10th. It was like March 30th to like April 10th or something like that. Somebody had posted that it was still April 4th, but it's still April 10th because a bunch of other schools are still out and a bunch of people are at Disneyland, and actually Disneyland is sold out for the past couple days, which is crazy to say that, but yeah, it's been sold out. So even if you're like a magic key holder, it's gonna be hard for you to get in there because even on our end, even at the top tier key, it's sold out. So yeah, in a week or two, I'm gonna try to go down there because there are some discounted hotels, and actually it's open for magic key holders to book because everybody will be back in school. So that is great. And yeah, I didn't get a chance to go to the zoo. I have a zoo membership to the Fresno Zoo, but the thing is, it closes at 4 o'clock, and I don't know if I realized that when I bought the membership. There's a couple things I didn't realize when I bought the membership to the Fresno Zoo. Okay, because I was like, I need something to do. So one of the things I didn't realize about the zoo was that it closes at 4 o'clock. It's open from 9 to 4. Some website said that they were gonna open a little bit later for like the upcoming season, which I don't know if that's true. But it's not that much later, I don't think. Maybe like till 5 or 6. And so now it's open from 9 to 4. And I'm gonna have to look it up to see if they're open a little bit later, but it's just, it closes so early. Like 4 o'clock is so early to close, you know, like I'm barely getting my life together at like 1 o'clock. But if the weather mellows out a little bit, I will go check on the baby right now. Baby Eloise, I will come and check on you because I'm sure you are getting bigger and more playful, and it's just so fun to watch her. But yeah, I wish it was open later. And the other thing I the other thing I didn't realize was that you have to pay for parking every single day, like $6 every single day, because the parking is the city of Fresno, has nothing to do with the zoo. So you have to pay for parking every single day that you go to the zoo. So you have this membership that you can go 365 days a year with the $99 that you spend, but you have to pay $6 every single day that you go to the zoo with that. So it doesn't make sense. And I asked them, like, do you have a membership for the parking or something? And they were like, no, that's through the, like, Fresno County. Like, what the heck? So I did not know that, but I mean, it's still something to do. But yeah, every time I go, I have to pay $6. So it starts to add up. I hate paying for parking. I hate paying for parking everywhere. Like, hotel parking's like $50. The park over here is like another $6. And then if you go to like the big park out here, it's another $6 to park, and then another $5 to go to like the Japanese garden. It's like a lot of fees. But yeah, at the zoo, so it's like if you're going somewhere every day, you're gonna have to like pay these fees unless you go somewhere that doesn't have these fees, which those places are like not as fun. So there's that. And I have a membership to the gym out here, but I don't go that much, and that's like $30 a month, but I don't go that much. I use it for like the exercise bike because I have runner's knee in my right knee, but it's a really nice gym too. I'm just not like that motivated. And what else? I have a membership to the car wash, which is great. That's like the best membership. It's $21.99 or something like that, $21 or something like that a month, and you can go as many times as you want to any of the car washes that they have, and they have several car washes in the city. So I really like that deal. You are not going to get that deal in LA or Orange County. Like, no way. The car wash memberships over there are very expensive. I don't know if they're like 50 or 60 or 100. I don't know, because I never got one out there because it was just too expensive. But anyways, yeah, so those are some of my memberships that I have. And anyways, I'm gonna Google to see if the zoo's open later. But I am pretty full from eating Panda Express. And I was gonna go to Hobby Lobby, but now I don't know if I'm gonna go because I'm kind of just bored in general. Actually, that'd be a good reason for me to go, because I'm bored, to walk around Hobby Lobby just to see what they have. I feel like I haven't gone because like you could just buy everything on Amazon for cheaper, because sometimes I noticed the Hobby Lobby prices were kind of expensive, or Michael's, and so sometimes when you're like buying stuff online, it's like a lot cheaper, like Walmart online or Amazon. I don't know, sometimes online stuff is like cheaper, and so that's kind of like where you end up shopping. But the problem is like you're sitting on your couch buying from those websites and you don't get to walk around. And I should probably walk around and stretch my legs a little bit instead of just, sitting around online ordering. years and years. Because like the fried chicken that I posted in the Go to Disney meals from Plaza Inn, the fried chicken plate with the mashed potatoes and stuff, which I forgot to mention that plate comes with a biscuit, but I think you guys saw it in the picture. Okay, so that one, I have a picture from like, I don't remember, it was like from 2015 or something. So that's like over 10 years ago that I have been eating that fried chicken. So I don't know when they started it, but that's a long time, you know, that I have a picture from back in the day that they still have that fried chicken. So those meals are like there all the time. Okay, but the desserts, a lot of the time the desserts are changing constantly. So they're rotating and they're doing new stuff, which is great. And all the new stuff might taste great as well. But it's harder to try it if it's like rotating and changing all the time, which is fine. But that's why the dessert list, the 5 like go-to dessert list might be different, because it's gonna possibly be desserts that are changing, so they might not be available by the time you get there. Sometimes they bring stuff back though, so you never know, but I can still do the video. But yeah, some of them might not be there. But I could still do the video for the sake of doing a video and just sort of talking about it. And picking, 5 desserts will be easy. So that might be my next video. I started to organize it yesterday a little bit in my pictures folder. So I can possibly do that. It takes me maybe 2 or 3 days to make these videos, unless I just think of one like the day of and produce it instantly, which does happen sometimes. But I usually write everything down. Like I take a day to like sort of investigate the situation and get all of the information, like the pricing, the location, the ingredients, like whatever I'm talking about. I try to get all the information ready and write it down, so that when I am filming the video, I'm not confused, or giving out wrong information. I want to give out the correct information. Not like this is a news channel or anything like that, but that's what I do. I like write down everything when it comes to like Disney stuff. I find the location and the prices and the ingredients. So it takes me a minute to do that. So I like to like sit and get comfortable, have like a little tea, and then write everything down. And then usually the next day I film it, and then I like make sure everything is charged. Like my phone and this mic that I'm using has 2 pieces to it. You have to charge both pieces, which is fine, but like I make sure everything is charged. Both pieces of the mic, my phone, and then if it's like nighttime, if I've like run out of daylight, which I don't like because the front camera is not great, then I have to like make sure the lighting piece is charged, and then there's like another part that attaches to the camera, that attaches to the light, and all that drama. So I have to like make sure everything is charged and ready to go, and that I have all the pieces, because if I forget the piece, then I'm gonna be like mad. But yeah, that's why I film in the daylight more often, is because this front camera on the 16 Pro is not great. I looked up which iPhone camera is the best. I think it's at the 15 and the 17. But I don't know if I believe them, because every year they're like, this camera's better, or this camera's better. And then I try the camera and it's not better. Maybe the regular camera's better, but like the front-facing camera is never better. So that's what it said, like the 15 and the 17 front cameras are better. So maybe I'll have to upgrade to the 17, iPhone 17. But there's nothing wrong with my phone, really, so I don't know. I might wait a little bit. I don't know how much more it would be to get the iPhone 17, just to have that front-facing camera. And then gadget that you attach to your phone for this exact reason that I'm talking about, that the front camera sucks. You attach the gadget and then you can use your back-facing camera, which is like your regular camera, iPhone camera. You can film with that since it's better quality, and you attach the gadget and it's like a mirror. So you can see like everything that's being filmed. You can see yourself and make sure it's okay. But it had like some sort of line through it with the attachment part. Not line, but like framing piece, one of the pieces. Anyways, it was like a crazy gadget. But they said that they liked it and that it helped them to film with the back camera. I thought of that one time. I thought about setting up a mirror in the back of the camera. Wait, I'm confusing myself, but anyway, I think it's in the back. Anyway, you would have to, I thought of setting up a mirror for myself so that I could see myself. So I don't know if I could do that. It would have to be like a little bit higher. But anyways, this is all like technical stuff that's probably boring to you guys. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here and go walk around somewhere. And thank you for watching my videos, you guys. Thank you for leaving comments down below of suggestions. I always like those.